You directed Motorbike, right? Mm-hmm. Was that the first thing you directed? How do we get into directing?
My son in COVID, he wanted to be a YouTuber, and I was like stuck in the house. I'm like, okay, let's see. He had no subscribers, so I was like, let's juice it. Like, come on, let's figure out, utilize your dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do some skits, you know? So I start doing skits and I get more into it than he is. I'm like, oh my God, this is great. I when I was younger, I used to do home videos all the time with my sister. And like, I was in high school, I was into video editing. I went to like a technology school, magnet school. One of the electives was video editing. And I was like, it was a whole world that I was obsessed with. And I used to love like editing and making my own videos and doing all that stuff. So when I got with my son in COVID, it brought all that back. And I was like, got my laptop out and I was like, dude, let's do some funny skits. And I would be up all night to post. And so he inspired me to write a script. And I wanted to do a movie, and I knew that I needed some experience. I needed some time on set working and learning the language, or to even get a reel so that people would fund it. I was watching all this stuff and I was like, okay, the movies that I like are 9 times out of 10, it's like they wrote it themselves and they just did it themselves. You know, I grew up on watching like Ice Cube Friday and like, Spike Lee, all these stuff. Yeah. So they kind of just took it in their own hands, and they worked with the people next to them. And so I was like, cool, I'm gonna just do that, but I need some experience. So I was like, I'm gonna do a bunch of music videos. I want to get like 10, 15 music videos. I told my team, I was like, anybody who's down to let me direct, I'll send treatments and let them know I'm serious and I don't care. And Leon was one of the first people. And I was working with a really talented DP who showed me a lot, showed me the ropes, Tahila. And we put together a treatment where, we want to do film. And I was like, I want to do narratives, music videos, because eventually I want to do a movie. So
you want to tell stories.
This is all to, help me get experience with that. And Leon was down. And Leon was great. He just was like, I had this whole narrative. And like, at the end, you're going to get shot in the gut, and he was just down. He was such a sweet guy.
Oh, he's so
such
sweet.
a sweet
He needs
dude.
to be protected.
And I was like, we're going to make you like sex symbol. And I want you to like be with the girl and like making out and all this stuff. And he was like so shy. And I had to like switch some stuff up. And
he's very shy.
That's
when
his
we
best
had
song.
him on.
Shy.
Oh.
yeah.
That's a song.
Yeah.
So he was great. But that's how I got into directing.
Okay. And now you've written this script.
I co-wrote it with another talented writer, Kayla Amazon.
Okay. How'd you meet her?
I met her through the production team, Stampede, who gave me the initial funding for this idea I had called K-Pops, where I'm like a washed up musician that finds out his son could be the next K-pop star.
Oh, fun.
So it was totally inspired by my son, and in the house, my ex-wife now they were obsessed with K-pop and everyone was going crazy. So I was like kind of the outside guy looking in hip hop, like, well, you need to know about Tupac as well. Yeah. And like, they were just like, screw you, They're like, we're Korean. And so I was like, oh, this could be funny, like
very,
the disgruntled, salty musician that like begrudgingly has to go into this K-pop world, but ends up finding out he has a son.
He takes a job as a drummer on this competition show in Korea. And when he gets there, he kind of meets this little kid who's your real son, which is incredible. Yeah. He's dangerous.
Yes.
He's dangerous.
He's 2.0. He's killing it. He's bilingual, everything. He's killing it. I took it to them and they were like, we love it. And they were like, we'll give you the money for it. And I was like, wait, serious? And now I had to, I was like thrown into this, and it was the toughest thing I ever did.
How about leading up to day one of production where you're
I almost didn't do it.
Yeah.
I tried to like kind of weasel out of it. I'm in over my head.
Yeah.
I'm a sham.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to get exposed.
I charm my way into this situation.
Exactly.
And now we're fucked because I don't have the goods.
Chickens have come to roost.
Yeah.
I owe a lot of people, It's like, and I got my family involved now. I got my son.
Oh, God.
Everyone's looking at me. And this is the crazy part. It was like the strikes were happening. So I kind of could have, I was about to like use that. I'm like, the strikes. Like,
again, you start building the bullshit story. And it's sounding better and better.
We
it's like,
tried.
this is logical.
Yeah.
I want to do it. I don't want to be a prick.
Yeah.
Like, come on. I'm on the picket line.
I can't do it.
I can't do it.
I'd love to.
I love to.
I'd kill to.
But it's
They won't let me.
Morally.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, God.
So, yeah. And I remember talking to my son. I'm like, do you even want to do it? Because that's the other thing.
Hoping maybe he can pull the plug for you.
You tell me you don't want to do it. You ain't got to do this,
My
kid.
son's my number one priority.
Exactly.
He does not my number.
My son doesn't want to do this.
We're all so full of shit.
Yeah, dude. I was going to pull that one. He's a child. He wants to be a kid. Let him be a kid. He looked at me. He's like, I better fucking do this. You had me in acting classes for a year straight. And Corey, I'm like, shit.
The leap is just like, just start the thing.
For
and there's really
everything.
no space for the fear.
Yeah. As soon as I got on set, I was like, this is the greatest.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I was waking up every morning, like you got to be there, the first one on set and the last one off, you know? And it's like, I got to learn so much, and my team was like the best. I had the best team. My DP was like old school dude that comes from TV. So everyone was like, he had been wanting to do something with like music, and this was like his first real film that he got to do. And I mean, he did like this, was like on the set of like, you know, these like not MASH, but like those kind of shows.
Oh,
you know?
wow,
And it was
yeah.
like, so everyone was like rooting for me.
He's 106. He's 106, so we didn't have to.
Exactly.
We had to take nap breaks.
He did,
but-
he did die. He did die in the middle.
He's no longer with us.
A camera knew. A camera knew the vision. A camera stepped up.
Exactly. Look, you're my agent. All right. You would have wanted it this way.
You were at Cam yesterday. You're the DP today.
Look who's got promotion.
Where did you shoot? You were in.
I shot everywhere. I shot on Rafford. I shot in, K-Town. I shot in Korea.
Is the record shop in the alley here or there?
It's there.
It's there.
Yeah.
That felt real.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, if this is
You
a
saw the
set,
film.
I watched it last night.
Oh my God. What'd you think?
I loved it. You know why I loved it? If you can go, oh Lord, I got the thing in my head out onto the screen in the exact way I wanted to. That's the victory of a lifetime.
Yeah.
And I'm watching your movie and I'm like, this is Anderson Paak.
Yeah.
This is Anderson Paak's soul.
Very least.
It's wall-to-wall music.
Yeah.
It's dancing. It's so fun.
Mhm.
There's so much love for your kid in it. Everything that is you is on the screen. And I was like, what an accomplishment for him for his first thing.
Yeah.
To have gotten his soul out in such a palpable and tangible way. So it's a huge victory.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. It made me so happy.
Cool.
The exact same way your music makes me and watching you play drums makes me. It's like it's another little domain that you executed who you are, which is hard to do.
Very hard.
And I hope you feel that when you watch it. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
man.
I did the thing. My spirit is there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the music, was that part easier for you or also very
It
challenging?
was tough. I mean, doing like needle drops,
Yeah.
I was having a ball.
Sure. Yeah, that's the fun
Until
part.
they told me how much it cost. And I was like, let's just use my stuff.
Yeah.
But you got some favors, I think.
I
was
did get
listening
some
to the
favors.
needle drops and I was like, that's an expensive song.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know.
If
I
call,
don't know what version you saw, but yeah, up until recently, I had to fucking update, and it's like, oh my
that's
God.
so
But
annoying.
yeah, some of them are cooked in there. We can't,
Yeah.
But it was like, oh man, shit costs, but. That's the thing. You learn every time. If it's like important for you if you want needle drops or whatever, it's like that has to be a very important thing for the budget. Like now I know now, going in.
Yeah.
And you can get married and it can be the
You
scene.
do.
Yeah.
A lot of the scenes, like I'm thinking about the music first.
Totally.
I'm making the scene based off like the song that I know I
Of
want to
course
use.
you are.
Stuff
That's
like that.
Yeah.
I'm very much making movies like how I would make an album.
Yes.
So that's one thing I learned. And but the scoring is a whole different thing. And at the first I got the score, she's like a prodigy. She was like 12 and like
One of Soul Rashid's friends?
Yeah.
His
Again, just
girlfriend?
Who's that little
Who's that kid in your
prodigy
class?
kid?
Who's your girlfriend?
I'm pretty sure she can do it. She had a violin. Tell her to bring that. She's like a, virtuoso, and I don't know how to speak the language. I'm like, you just make it happier, darker here, make it blue. I don't fucking know. And these scenes the score will make or break a scene. And
That's everything.
especially for like the more like emotional parts that I want it to be cheesy. And it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're dancing this fucking line.
yeah.
Where it's like, I need the emotion, but I don't want to be caught manipulating.
Exactly. I don't want to tell them how to feel and all this stuff. But then also it's like, you know, we're not making these fucking deep, ethereal things either. It's like, I'm making, you know, I want to feel good, warm family.
This is a family movie.
Yeah. You know, at the end of the day, like when my mom and like my sisters were watching it, like, you know, and I love those kind of like Sundance deep, you know, Oscar things. But I'm always the odd man out, like wanting to watch that kind of shit. And then my sisters are like, what the fuck is this? You know?
Yeah. Like, can we watch Zootopia?
Yeah, exactly. Like, put on Tyler Perry, bro, or something, you know? And I'm like, yeah, so it's just walking that fine line.
The thing it reminded me the most of is Pitch Perfect, weirdly.
Oh, I love Pitch Perfect.
I don't know why that just kept coming up. That like, because everyone in the cast is young. And they're hungry and they're cute. And just the learning to dance and learning to
School
sing.
Of Rock.
School of Rock.
Yeah.
That was like our
That's
movie
everyone's
Bible,
favorite
Sing
movie.
Street and stuff like that. Yeah.
Do you feel an extra, I assume you feel an extra pressure with the music because you're like, people are also going to be looking extra hard at the music because it's me. Like that's annoying too.
Yeah.
Yeah. My DP was like, they're going to be on your ass about directing and acting. You're not going to get any, you know, no one's going to cut you any slack. The most you could do is just make it you and just do it. And that's why I'm really happy that I was a part of the writing.
Yeah.
And honestly, it wasn't a stretch to play the character. I'm playing pretty much myself, but like a washed up version, which is really fun. I love the like self-deprecating shit.
I was like, oh my God, he's so fucking natural. And then your son is so goddamn natural.
That's who I was like riding the coattail of. That was the whole point. I was like, son, you got this. Let me ride your wave.
Are you going to make more movies?
I would love to.
Yeah.
If I ever get to work in this town again, I will continue to make some more movies.
You had Earth, Wind, and Fire in it?
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Come on. How'd you get that?
Dude, big favors. I owe a lot of people. a lot of promises have been made.
Was it fun to play with them?
It was so much fun. And I got to do a little improv with them.
Cool.
And they were so cool. And they were like, you know, they just like, they loved the story. They were like, cool, we'll do it. And it was so nerve-wracking for me because that was a big scene. And we're like in the, we did it in the Hard Rock Cafe.
Hard Rock.
In Hollywood Boulevard. And we're renting it out for a certain time. And I got extras and I got them. And they're like one of my biggest idols. And I'm just like, I got cameras and I got to do this. Is it okay if we do another take here, this and that? And then I got my son.
Yeah.
And it was like one of the last shots too. So I was just like, whew, it was a lot going on. I chain smoked my brains out that whole process. But yeah, they were great and they were really cool. And I got to do funny improv with them. And
that's so fun.
It was a huge, huge thing.
My thing I do when I'm directing is, and I had an assistant say to me, I'm a little worried about your Starbucks order. Because I would get a venti drip and then 3 Dopios to start the day.
What's a Dopio?
Double shot of espresso. Mm-hmm. That was like the morning coffee order for me. And she would go, I don't know.
She's like, your adrenals
are you going to have a heart attack?
Yeah. Straight up.
Oh my God.
The movie's great. People should see it. K-Pops.
Yeah, February 27th. It comes out. AMC theaters.